Boss, Nintendo's releasing their Mario Kart game for $80. No way! Yeah, now it's our chance to swoop in and make that Sonic Kart game we've always wanted to make, since all their fans are pissed about the price. Yeah, and we can add Hatsune Miku and Joker. Oh, even Yakuza. Uh-huh. I just got off the phone with Nickelodeon. We got SpongeBob. Nice! Let's ship it ASAP and swoop in and get all that Mario Kart money. Yeah, and let's sell it for $70. What? 70. It's smaller than 80. But $70 is still above the industry standard of $60. And I think our fans were expecting it to be a lot cheaper. $70 and Steve. Minecraft Steve? Chicken Jockey! The newest Mario Kart is here, Mario Kart World, which is the launch title of the Switch 2, the brand new Nintendo console. Now, I know a lot of people were very upset with the game's $80 price point and even wanted to boycott the game. And then some of those same people bought a Switch. Look, I get it. In this economy, this is all very expensive. And full transparency, as a content creator, I will be making content with it, so I can write this purchase off as a business expense. But not everybody has that luxury, and I understand that. So allow for me to review this game and play it so you don't have to, and I'll do my best to give you a full rundown of what the game has to offer, and you can ultimately decide if it's worth the price point or not. Okay, so Mario Kart World is your classic Mario Kart game. You play as Mario and his friends in a kart on courses all over the world. It's always been like that since day one, so what's new? What's the spice? Why play this game over Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Well, actually, there's a surprising amount of new content this game has to offer. This game has 32 tracks, with a mixture of new ones and remakes of iconic tracks like Toad's Factory and Airship Fortress. Besides Waluigi Pinball, this is literally the best DS track, and I'm so glad it's here. But what's really cool is that in the Grand Prix mode, you don't just magically teleport to the next track. You actually race across the world to the next track, and then you race on it. So now, on top of the 32 tracks, I guess it's 30, but there's two variants of Peach Stadium and Crown City, in case you were wondering why there's two of them, but they're so different, they're basically new tracks. Anyways, so on top of 32 tracks, you also have these really cool bonus in-between tracks in the Grand Prix, and it really makes it feel like a Mario Kart World.
He said it! He said it!
And some of these transitions into the next track can be beautiful. Let's get to the Rainbow Road! Whoa! We're going to heaven, y'all! But if you don't want to do all that traveling, you can just play the tracks as standard tracks in the versus mode. And on top of that, there's a completely new mode that connects a whole new set of the courses. And this mode is called Knockout Tour. In this mode, you go on one long race that crosses through multiple tracks. And at every checkpoint, players will be eliminated completely until there's just one winner. It's a straight up Mario Kart Battle Royale, and it's awesome. Except when you go online and you're eliminated and dead last, that hurts a little. But when you win, it's like getting a Victory Royale in 2018. It feels that good. But if you want to do even more traveling, you can just straight up free roam in the entire world and explore the map and go literally anywhere you want. While in free roam, you can find hidden Easter eggs, and you can complete side quests to unlock new stickers or even unlock new skins for your characters. Look at how many different roads exist between each track. This map is huge, and honestly, it will take forever to explore it all. There's a lot, and I mean a lot of characters, from iconic Mario characters to the most bizarre choices. All my homies love cow. And each of the main cast has extra unlockable skins that can be earned by eating cuisines from around the world. Yeah, there's now this food item thing that's basically just a cool looking mushroom that can sometimes give characters unique skins or just lead to morally questionable choices. They're all food related? What is this burger do? Oh, wait, a cow just ate a burger. Cannibalism! And there's a bunch of new items like the gold shell, which is like a green shell that leaves a trail of coins and can hit multiple people, or the new item, the feather, which can allow you to jump really high and bounce over obstacles or dodge shells. Kamek is actually not playable and is instead an item, which honestly, I still don't know what he really does in this game, but he's definitely doing something. There's a new ice flower, there's a Hammer Bros hammer, there's the mega mushroom, and all of your favorite items return. And everybody's least favorite item, the blue shell, is also back to ruin your day. Now, the best new mechanic by far is the new movement mechanics. You can do your classic drift and boost, but now this game is full-on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater meets Titanfall. You can grind on almost any railing or wire and do tricks on the rails, or just jump between the rails. You can full-on drive on walls, and you can sort of super jump, which can help you get to the rails and wall ride easier, and even use it to dodge obstacles as well. And now you can just do as many tricks as you want in the air and look cool as hell while doing it. This all has led to some insane speed running and people essentially breaking these mechanics. And these mechanics are super fun to use mid-race. I mean, all of that movement stuff doesn't matter when a blue shell hits you, but at least you look cool on the way. So that's Mario Kart World in a nutshell. Is it worth the price? Let's find out by discussing the... There's just so much to do in this game beyond the Grand Prix. Sure, you can complete the game and get to the credits in under 3 hours, but if you want to unlock every skin and every character and every cart and find every Easter egg, the game has countless hours of exploration and hidden gems and goofy things to do. The new movement mechanics fit right into this franchise and has such a high skill ceiling, but I do think that players of all skill levels will get enjoyment out of it. I really enjoyed the new tracks and even some of the remakes, but not all of the remakes. My favorite new track is easily DK Spaceport. I think it's a great homage to the original Donkey Kong game and Mario's origins, and I think it showcases the new mechanics very well for new players. Also, the Rainbow Road in this game is so sick. It's one of the prettiest rainbow roads ever. The free roaming is honestly so chill. It can feel a bit empty at times, but when you do find new cool things, you feel rewarded for it. And sometimes you just want to vibe in your little cart. And honestly, the graphics do look pretty damn nice, especially on this new hardware. I mean, compare this to how Pokemon looked on the Switch 1, and it's like night and day. The new way Grand Prix works and the new mode Knockout Tour are both insanely cool additions to the game that give you many ways to play some of the same courses, on top of having the classic mirrored course option as well. And the roster is peak Mario Kart. Sure, you can play as Waluigi and Donkey Kong, my personal favorite characters of all time, but move aside, because we got some of the goofiest choices ever. Do you wanna be a snowman? Well, you can. You can play as a ladybug thing, a penguin, a Cheep Cheep. How do half of these guys drive? I don't know. And of course, you can play as the legendary cow! And the music, it's just so solid, but it's Mario Kart, so that's par for the course. So I've been waiting to talk about it, but the battle mode is kind of bad in this game. They didn't make any dedicated maps for this mode and instead slotted out areas of the world, which would be okay, but the choices they made of the world are not that great. And honestly, way too big. It would have been nice to have smaller maps for when you play battle mode with just your friends and not have these huge maps where you don't run into anyone. Plus, not remaking a single battle mode map like the iconic block tower or having us fight on the Switch 2, which they've done on multiple consoles, like you could fight on a DS and a GameCube. Why did we not do that? It's a weird and sad choice to not have any remakes. Battle mode, more like bad till mode. Some of the tracks they did remake are questionable, like why remake Sky High Sunday? It was part of the DLC in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's not even that old of a map. Nobody is nostalgic for that. What was that choice about? Also, changing Choco Mountain to not feel as Choco-y, that actually made me so upset when I first saw it. And don't even get me started on Moo Moo Meadows. I mentioned it before, but the open world does feel rather empty at times. While I do find it relaxing, I can see some people looking at this and being pretty disappointed with how little there is to do in some parts of the world. Maybe in future updates they can add even more challenges and just more things to do, but yeah, the open world can feel at times underwhelming. I also think they should add more skins for more characters, because right now you can only get one Donkey Kong skin. What? He's the best! And why are there no cow skins? Also, online you can't always choose the 3-lap version of maps, so maybe they should add a feature where you can either do the default version or the ones with connecting roads as separate options, because right now it's just random and up to the player's votes. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the $80 price point. Damn. Should you get a Switch 2 just to play this game? And if you do, is $80 fair? Honestly, if you're a huge Mario Kart fan, you probably already got this game. And if you're not, you'll probably never get this game, and you'll just play it at a friend's house from time to time. But if you're actually on the fence, I think you could maybe just wait for it to go down in price. But if you know Nintendo, they won't lower the price. They haven't lowered the price of Mario Kart 8 since it was released. so I don't think you have much luck waiting. I also don't think it justifies the $80 price point, but I also know that the price won't go down. So at least buying the bundle can save you a little bit of money. I mean, you'd have to buy the Switch 2 anyway. But besides the price point, what's the... Mario Kart World is genuinely a fun evolution to the Mario Kart franchise, and all of the added features differentiate it from its predecessors. However, you could live with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and DLC for a while if you don't want to drop your paycheck on this game and a Switch 2. But if you're just a huge Nintendo fan and you love Mario Kart, you're in for a treat. Just don't play Battle Mode. So I'll be giving Mario Kart Deluxe an 8.5 out of 10. But what do you think? Have you played Mario Kart World? And if so, what's your favorite character in course? Also, do you think it's worth the price point? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay guys, I gotta go convince Sega to lower their price for the Sonic Racing game, so I'll catch you later. Ya noob.